I was just studying maybe almost 15 days before. There was an article by Professor Baker. He said that literature review is one of the ways which is giving a dogmatic output to the research, wherein you are not bringing anything new when you are talking about literature review. And moreover, with the Indian context, there is nothing new or much new that we are able to add when we are basing our research only on literature review. So literature review has to be something which adds to the query, not the basis of your problem statement. That is one thing that we need to think about, that why and how we are using this literature review. Second, you talked about observation. The question with observation is how authentic your observation is, how current your observation is. Third, personal experience. Are you able to remove your biases from your experience? Or it is too personal an experience? Can we really carry on research based on our experience? So these are three challenges that often come to us when we are talking about defining a problem statement, defining a research question. So then, what is the answer? James. Three different paths to work upon, three different methodologies to work upon. But all three can have, or rather have, the exploratory research design. Conclusive research is where you try to narrow down and prove product A is better than product B. A style of consumption or the comparative role, any such kind, is where you are trying to either compare, either narrowing it down, it comes to your conclusive research. And within this, if you see, there are two parameters. One we call it as a descriptive, another is descriptive, where you are trying to describe things that you have at your hand. And causal, what is the effect of A on B? What causes what? So many times, the moment you are describing your research design, you write that my design is observation, my design is conclusive. But then you have done applied your factor analysis, you have tried to identify the factors which you are working upon, and used your exploratory methodology. And you say these are the things that we have concluded. No, that is not what you have concluded. That is what you have found. That is what you have explored. And this is one major issue that we are not able to identify or delineate at the beginning of our career as a researcher. Work it out. No. Because the moment you are able to identify what design that you are using, you will be able to narrow it down to the tool or the instrument that you are using. As we said, that one of the major fault that we do as a researcher, we take upon the instrument that has been used in context A and apply it in context B. And then we modify it also accordingly. But we do not describe what we have modified. Or we take upon these scales and make 4 or 5 scales and make our own scale, our own instrument. Have you done a small sample pilot test upon the instrument that you have modified? What are the results of it? believe me, if you are taking care of these small issues, this is what the international journals or publications they require. And the moment they don't find these things, we experience rejections. Right? So basically, there are a few things that we said: defining your samples, identifying your samples, or maybe using the correct measurement tools, or even the appropriate applications are to be used. Wherein, again, the question is, are you working with the orientation of providing a solution or only redefining a problem? Mind you, good researchers, they are always looking forward to a solution. So when you are giving solutions, your publication will be, and maybe your status as a researcher, it improves. Even if you are finding anything in your discussion, there has to be some solution. And the moment you start giving solutions, identifying the solution, and of course when we say solution, there has to be a better, good-looking solution, applicable solutions, not hypothetical solutions. Right? Well-experimented solutions. So if you are giving solutions, let me tell you, nobody can stop you at any end, and you will be a good, best, and as we said, the world's best researcher. I wish you all the best with discussion. I am always available. My email ID and phone number is there with the department. Anybody who wants to contact, post some issues, we can discuss it. Thank you for giving me.